Yeah, buddy, you already know top of the top. So listen, kind of going back in terms of my last post in regards to DJing holiday events and corporate and so forth. Listen, I wanted to add, for those that are interested in consultation, hit me up, djaski.com. That's djaski.com. I can't spell, right? Hit me up, you know what I mean? Like we'll do a Zoom session, and we'll give you the right proper consultation, professional, and you're talking to the best of one of the best, and not like the rest. You did. So when you're going into these events, I kind of spoke about having a seasoned ear, and I thought about a situation where I had to DJ a New Year's Eve event at an upscale venue in Beverly Hills. Well, it's Beverly Hills, so it's going to be upscale already. But anyhow, I'm playing in the middle of the night, probably a little bit. No, actually, it was midnight already, so the ball dropped already. So I'm going into the more up tempo. First of all, I read the room. I kind of got a chance to scan the crowd, what type of clientele goes to that particular establishment. Very important to know when you're playing at certain establishments. Even if it's a private party, it's still good to know the clientele that are going to that particular event or that venue. So with that being said, I basically had to make sure I had an eclectic mix of everything, whether it's urban, rock, soul, disco, a little bit of everything, because you'll be surprised of what people are into and what their taste is. So fast forward, I always find an excuse to play disco or house at some point. So fast forward, I got it going, so it's like, okay. At some point, I always make an excuse, to get into anything by MFSB or, the Philly Sound. So I said, I'm gonna throw on Disco Inferno. I said, because there's certain joints that you just have to play, especially if it's a certain age range in there. It's just like, okay, Disco Inferno is in my humble estimation and observation, is possibly the greatest dance record of all times, hands down. You got your It Takes Two. What's another one that's up there? Let's see. This is my personal take in terms of the greatest dance records. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you that, because that's free game right there. So let me stop right there. But I will say, Disco Inferno by the Tramps is without a question the greatest dance record of all times. So yeah, fast forward, I'm playing, and basically, I'm the part where it goes into anybody that knows the record, where the bridge comes in, always says over my head I hear me, and so it was like, that's the one where it just builds up and then bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, that record is so clean. Shout out to my OG Earl Young. Baker Harris Young. That's all I got to say on that. Anybody that's in production, they know what I'm talking about, and it's been on the yard. You know who I'm talking about when I say Baker Harris Young. But anyhow, fast forward, there was an older gentleman that approached me. He had to been about, I give him maybe 75 to 80. He walked up to my booth, and I thought he was going to ask for a request. He tipped me $200. You did. So my whole point is, this is what I'm talking about when I'm referring to having a seasoned ear. Now, if you're a new DJ, there's no way you would know that. Okay, but that's one of the rewards of the game of being seasoned. You get a chance to gauge and know how to read a room. Okay, so like I said before, don't forget to read the room. Don't try to force a record on people. I remember, man, I was at some bar one time. I went to go pick up some money for the night before that I played. And this was a Friday night, bear in mind. And so I said, let me go ahead and stop by. It was about 10 o'clock. This dude was playing, no, you know what? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this dude was playing like all the bangers at like 9:55. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's like 2 people in here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it was loud. That's another thing. Make sure you know how to control your volume. Don't be going there trying to play like it's an arena or something, or it's some kind of like stadium. Like, dude, feel the room out. Have it at a moderate decibel, okay? And you don't have to blast the place out. You don't have to burn the speakers out. You know how to work your sound. That's another level of the game that I'll get into in terms of, you know, if you hit me up in terms of the private consultation, sound control, and so forth. But yeah, like I said, read the room and have a good time. Oh, another thing, because I've seen amateurs do this all the time. They want to get drink tickets. They want to drink and they want to party hardy. Look, we came to party hardy, but we came to do a job at the end of the day. Don't be the sloppy drunk. First of all, if you can't mix, you got no business drinking. you know I'm a clown because I can. You dig? So don't be no drunk DJ. Make sure you're clean and you're on point, and you know, have them asses on the floor. All right, in a minute.